flying the Blonic, he told me to keep his wheels on the horizon. It's about what you aim for on the straight and level.
Yeah, pretty much. Roughly in the perfect position right here. It'll be anywhere from here to a little bit lower. You just don't want to be higher. People are surprised, but the prop wash is down actually pretty far.
I have to say that's the prettiest Pawnee I've ever seen.
Well, we spent a lot of cleanup on them last winter. We did the interiors, a lot of paintwork, relabeling, some Bondo to get dents out of the panel.
Say when I brake right, he goes left.
Yeah. So your yellow knob is the release.
All right.
Anytime you're ready, just make sure when you pull it that you visually see that you're disconnected
before you start the turn.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Clear right.
Our best cruise in this glider with 2 people in it is actually what's labeled on your airspeed as approach, so 49-50 knots.
Okay. Oh, for that winter, right where it says winter, that little...
Yeah, you're there. Right,
oh, okay.
You're right about on the approach indicator speed. Yeah, that's it. This glider's 34 to 1 at this speed.
teach me. What would you? What do I need to learn at this stage? You think?
A lot of things. If you're going to go for your commercial, you have to do a number of things on the PTS. And we'll do a straight stall, so incipient to slowly start coming back.
Okay.
Unlike the Blanik, this glider has got no spin capability. So you're kind of there, you can just unload it.
Okay.
I'll give you one. I got it.
You have all the controls.
We're right there, so you can see how benign it is in this glider.
Right.
Alright, you got it back.
Alright, I have all the controls.
So let's do another one straight ahead.
Okay.
So traffic 116.1 miles north of the field, maneuvering center to 45 left down runway 900.
A little pass. Alright, take our best speed again, and then we'll do a medium bank turn to the right. Oh, 360.
Alright, clear right. Steeper.
Oh, this is good for medium. Commercial, he's going to want you to make these turns to heading. Come out on heading, holding about 5 knots of airspeed from your entry. I think you're right in the sweet spot.
All these straight roads down there sure help for reference.
They do. Alright, get your speed back, we'll do the same thing to the left.
Okay, clear left.
Village traffic, Cap 1187, 4 miles to the south, so it's down to 5,000, wider. 500, if you're following me in, to the north of it. So 31 down on 1988.
We'll do speed, we'll do 45.
Alright, clear right. Well, it does come around a lot quicker that way on that steeper bank.
Do one same thing, we'll do it to the left.
Alright, clear left.
761.94, we're 7 miles to the 9 miles to the northwest. We're about anybody in the traffic for the night. Traffic, aircraft 29624, turning west downwind runway 360, full stop.
That one, I think you got just a little steeper than you needed.
And I didn't.
You got a little faster.
I didn't control my speed, yeah.
We'll do that one again. We'll go left again.
Alright. Get my speed back. On speed, clear left.
make you do is they're going to make you do a 360 at minimum controllable airspeed.
Okay.
So first we kind of need to find what is minimum controlled airspeed.
Okay.
Usually I would do that when I'm being tested by just sort of keeping my eye on the speed as we're approaching the straight ahead stall portion. Then I've got some idea, but we're probably right about there now.
Okay.
So I'd say 40 knots is sort of our goal.
All right.
So we're in no hurry to do this.
Okay.
The whole idea of this maneuver is how slow can I go and how coordinated I have to be to make a full 360 left or right. It can take an hour for us to get around. They will measure you on how slow and steady you are.
Clear right.
Good. Yep, that's good. In case you hadn't noticed, a good day to go for your check ride will be a day where the air is very stable.
Yes.
This one is particularly hard if it's an unstable atmosphere.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you get a board out of this anytime. That was good. I don't think you'll have any trouble with that one.
Thank you. I'm headed back towards the field anyway. Now we don't want to get in his way where he's
He won't be
towing.
he won't be coming up this high again. So
Okay.
the next few tows are going to be more like around 3,000 feet for instruction point.
Okay.
4994 is extended downwind for runway 32.
So, are we safe enough? Are you comfortable with if I just kind of do like a little wing over, just to kind of get a better feel for it? All right, this is going to be to the left. Clear left.
Wind out of the north turn for landing 36. Anybody get?
All right. Now, why does this one not have spin capability?
Just that stable, that well balanced. The manufacturer has a tail weight kit, which we've never bought, but in order to spin an ASK-21, there's a weight kit that you bolt to the tail fin assembly.
Right.
Then it will spin.
So what kind of procedures do you use as far as for setting up for your approach and your pattern and
Left-hand traffic at this airport, 1,000 feet, ATL, kind of a normal pattern that you'd find at most little airports.
so you basically use the spoilers in reverse of, but I mean they're hooked up like power. So if you pull the power off, you got spoilers out and you're coming down.
Yep.
And if you want to go further, you ease off the
Down a
spoiler.
little bit, yeah.
Is there any kind of rule of thumb that you use for your descent angle or anything? I mean, obviously you don't.
Once you've done this thousands of times or even maybe hundreds, you really are looking to do it just by what you see.
Right.
Getting into the habit of using little tricks at the local airport, like I want to be about here, and about this spot, and about here. The problem, of course, is that's changing all the time. The winds, the weather. Am I in lift when I'm landing? Am I in sinkholes when I'm landing? So I don't like that approach. I like the approach where you're really just sort of keeping one eye on where you want to end up and you're adjusting your pattern to get you that. I'll show you when we get down there how I go about it.
Traffic, Cherokee 97, Juliet is turning crosswind for 27-1. Danger traffic, Telegram 29624, turning left downwind for left base, runway 36, full stop Daisy.
Place you flew the Planet at, were they a commercial operator or a club?
I think it was a club.
Bad way to make money as a business.
Yeah.
Danger traffic, Telegram 29624, turning half mile final, runway 36, full stop Daisy. Lake Village traffic, gyro, Flight 3, name at Harris Ford on the northeast landing. Milwaukee traffic, Cherokee 97, Juliet, turning left downwind, 27.
No surprises.
You won't find any with this airplane.
Now, what are slips like in this airplane, and do you use slips at all as far as your...
You do, but they're very... It's quite a trick. It takes a lot of time to master slipping any of these. The old Schweitzer 233s were easy.
So it's just better to stick with the spoilers?
Yeah, it is. You will have to demonstrate that you can slip it in the check ride.
Right.
But most of them don't make you land it without the spoilers. They usually just make you show them that you can do it on downwind.
Right.
They usually give you the spoilers for the engine.
Let's keep going around with a medium back 360 to the right. Medium back 360 to the right, 160.
Is that one of the other gliders? Or
Yeah, it's the instructor and the other one like this.
Traffic, Cherokee.
smoke looks like it's kind of out of the north, almost out of the northeast. Are you getting enough air back there, or have you got your own vent?
Yeah, I got my own vent and my own window. It's nice though when you don't have to open the window then. You can hear better.
Yeah. And the field elevation here is what, 1367, 1300?
760.
Oh, 760.
Pretty close to the same as the Aurora. Aurora is a little lower. 712 maybe at Aurora.
Any other maneuvers? I mean, what are stalls in a turn like? Turning stalls.
Put me one. I got it.
All right, you have all the controls.
So the real key the designated examiner that we've got up here, he's a real stickler on how you do turning stalls. He wants to see just a shallow bank. Probably this range is okay. Then he wants you to just start kind of like you would, keep the bank in and start pulling back. What he's looking for is a coordinated recovery. So there we are. So he's looking for keep the strings straight, and that would be a good one to him. Other guys are a little more aggressive, and they don't really care that you remain coordinated. So it's kind of going to be important for you to feel out your designated examiner as to what he's looking for. We used to train them more. We used to be much more aggressive, more like this.
Right.
And then all we really cared about was, you know, get the nose low,
Wing level
lift
wings.
the other one with the rudder. This would have been completely passable for probably 8 out of 10 examiners. It's just that the one we have, who happens to be an outstanding glider pilot, he's very picky about the whole thing remaining coordinated. Alright, you got it.
I have all the controls.
Be able to see the other gliders. Yeah, I see him. He's back to the east about 2 or 3 miles. It's just north of the town of Hinckley, a little lower than us. Out there making turns.
I still haven't got him yet.
You'll see him now. He's white.
Yeah, got him. Looks like he's in a right 360.
Yeah.
Now, since he's lower than us, does he have priority for the field? And we don't try to crowd him or rush him, right?
We go over that. Glider guys are pretty used to being in one another's airspace.
Yeah.
Including even thermaling and a little gaggle with a number of them.
Right.
So when it comes to landing, it's going to be more obvious as we both get lower.
Right.
From here we can't really make much of a determination when we get within a few hundred feet of committing to the pattern. We'll take another look at where's he and where are we.
Right.
You could be out here with a ultra high performance glider.
Right.
Or you may be at 1,000 feet ready to enter, and he may be at 900 feet, but he'll be happy to let you go first.
Right.
Because he's still got so much time and distance that he could play with.
Do you get much thermal activity out here with all these fields?
Yeah, we do. obviously hardly the mecca for this sport, but we do pretty good out here. We had about 3 or 4 days back in late April, early May where we were getting 8,000 to 10,000 feet.
That's pretty.
Yep. Now you know what you look like.
Alright, you said IP. That's initial point?
Yeah.
Why can I still not see him? Alright, where is he now?
He's still over there. I lost him just for a minute. Must be turning. I see him again. He's probably about 200-300 feet lower than we are, and he's heading out to the northeast right now to kill the last few hundred feet.
Okay, so tell me, where is this IP?
Oh, for us, it's going to be the road down here to the left.
Yes.
It's going to be like between the two farmhouses. The first one and the second one, anywhere in that general area.
Okay, I've got him in sight.
Niner 53, entering and turn, runway 9 at Hinkley.
Glider 53, Delta 4 will be coming in pretty much right behind you, so give us a little room down there.
Just kind of stay north of the road.
Yeah. We still got a little time. I wouldn't enter yet.
Okay.
Stay out here to the night. Traffic, glider Delta 4 is entering left downwind for runway 9. So with the wind today, I would stay out, well out here to the north of this road.
Okay.
All we want to do now is we just want to check the spoilers, make sure that they're working.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, that's good. Then we'll close them back up.
All right.
So, I personally, I like to stay kind of high and fly a kind of a bigger pattern.
Right.
So now, let's see if we can just sort of track this line and grab against the wind.
Am I far enough north of the road?
Yeah, you're good here. We don't want to get too much further. This is about right. Let's see if we can hold about 55 knots for our pattern speed.
And that's the triangle.
It's past it. That's 50 knots, so we want to add about 5.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right, and do I use this group of farmhouses here for my...
It's sort of another judgment area, but just kind of got to look back at the runway, and we know we're going to have a pretty good ground track here when we turn to the south.
Correct.
So I would kind of shoot for turning over this group of silos here.
This to the left right
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Do that.
I'll just put my wingtip on it. Start with the spoilers.
Yeah, just open up a crack. Too much, maybe. Shut up just a little. Now it's all about the speed. No slower than 55. I'm looking to see if that runway is coming up or going down, right? Once again, I would probably shut. Yeah, that's good. So now I would shut them a little bit.
Okay. Woo! Just fly it on and don't...
Yeah, I'm going to come on here with you now.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. You have all the control.
Yep. Well, you clearly know how to fly.
Well, thank you, sir.
You're pretty far along. I don't think you'd have too much trouble.